Good morning, everybody, and happy Wednesday. Happy hump day if you work a normal week. We have 49 degrees outside right now. Oh, what was the Fahrenheit? Damn it. Okay, 9 degrees Celsius. 49 degrees Fahrenheit, 9 degrees Celsius. And I said that wrong, didn't I? But anywho, it is 5:10 in the morning here. Little dude just got up, had to go potty. So, getting him out for a quick little walk. Seems that he prefers not to use the backyard anymore himself. It got chilly after that little rain came through yesterday, and man, it's really dropped off tonight. So. Alright, just took a night photo to show you the beautiful sky. Throw that into the video as well. Oh, what do you think, little man? Feels like it's chilly out here, Dad. It's very cold out here. I had to put a hoodie on. I'm gonna wear a jacket to work. Holy buckets. Alright, let's just see if this is any clearer by forcing it over to 30 frames per second in low light. Had to get Pri up out of her recliner because she's trying to snooze on me. She had a tired pup last night after all the squirrel chasing yesterday and playing with her brother. She did run around once we came outside after we get done with her hot dogs. They got their 4 combined between them. So, yes, you did. Chilly out here, isn't it, Princess? I love it. I'm a basset hound. I don't mind the cold too much. I don't like salt on the sidewalks, though. Alright, you ready? Ready for breakfast? Yeah. Yeah, that's always a good sign when Princess wants to eat her breakfast. I was a little concerned because I'm trying not to give her too much human food with them having hot dogs yesterday. Just don't know if it's going to upset her belly. But she's doing okay right now. She's munching away. Yum, yum, yum. I know I have this thing to auto switch over to like 30 frames per second in low light, but you never really know if it's doing it. So I figured I'd force it just to see back-to-back clips whether or not it actually works. Now, right now it's in 60 frames per second, so in the house with the daylight bulbs on. Should be alright. Alright. Get in there, dental chew, get the video exporting, and jump in the shower. And get this workday going. 6:30 to 2 today. Probably 6:30, 2:30 tomorrow. And it's only 4 of us, I think. No, there might be 5 of us total, grand total. It's got to be 5 of us because you got to have a closing manager. So I might be the girl that lives up here. I really don't know. But anyway, yeah, open, close. And from there, I lose track of what's going on. All right, dental stick time, and let's get yesterday exported. All right, visibility is going to be a little bit fun. I didn't even think about that. Getting the car started a little bit earlier, being so cold outside. 51 right now, according to the car. Of course, that could change. And this jacket, I got it, last year? And it fit me perfectly. I'm swimming in it now. The other day at work, I don't think I ever mentioned it, but I was trying to find one of our little fleece jackets to throw on. It's basically community jacket land anymore. I don't know what one's mine. In fact, I can't find any of the mediums anymore. I put a small on and was able to zip it up. Fall weather, it's coming. Yay. I'm just more interested in the colors and stuff, so. And we got, 2 weeks from Tuesday until, and the iPhone 17 launch event has been announced by Apple as of, I think, yesterday, Mike told me. Which, I already knew that was coming from watching all the other videos with Brandon Butch. Good afternoon, everybody. I think we can turn heat off now. It's a little bit warmer. Car says 74 and the watch says 69, so it's somewhere there. Is that a dog that is just roaming along the dike? There's a little brown dog. Aww. Hopefully his owner's nearby. I know there's one customer that comes and lets his dog just run free back there, so maybe that's him. Oh, okay. That day is done. Definitely a different atmosphere right now. I'm digging it. Much more relaxed. get home, I don't know. We'll see if she's awake or not awake. Maybe I'll grab the dogs, change clothes, and we'll go take a walk off the property. And then again, maybe we won't. Who knows? And my dumbness forgot the microphones. Yeah. You know, I have all these ideas when I leave work. And then when I get home and get changed and then sit down for a minute, my body says, yeah, I'm not in the mood to go traveling anywhere. I want to lay down. But I'm getting these guys out first. So, and of course, they're so used to me coming home and giving them food that when Terry got up, they were bugging her. So they had a little bit of a snacky snack. And we'll see how the Pocket does for wind without the microphones on. 6:45 at night. We're down to 68 right now. We didn't get any type of weather today. I did end up taking a nap after puppy walks, and then got screamed at for taking the screen out of the back window for doing the night lapse the other night. So I had to go put that back in. And we just had chicken salad for dinner. Salad with rotisserie chicken in it. So it would have been a chicken Caesar salad, except I didn't have Caesar dressing. So but getting little man out for an actual walk this time. I don't care. We got to get some exercise here going, especially after I had 2 bowls of salad. I'm feeling a little stuffed. I never realized it. I think I mentioned earlier, I never ate dinner last night. So at least I ate dinner tonight. And yeah, literally 4 sauerkraut hot dogs and some curly fries was all I ate yesterday. So needed to eat something today. I was hungry at work. But it's actually a pretty night outside. I love the feel of the temperature right now. It's not too cold, but I'm sure I think it's going down into the 40s again, the high 40s tonight again. It's 49 this morning. What, little man? What, little man? You're gonna go for a walk, dude. This isn't gonna be go potty and we run back home. We're going for a lap. Gonna go explore the neighborhood. Alright, so if anybody listened to me, or even if you didn't and you found this app by accident, this is the Project Indigo camera app for iPhone only. It has some really neat features. I caught a video today comparing it. Apparently Lightroom had made another camera app before, and the sun is really blinding right now. It's an automatic, but an interesting little feature, and I will show the photo. In fact, it's right here. That is a long exposure, similar to what live photo will do for you with the iPhone. In fact, that should be the Project Indigo one. Let's see if I can back out of that now. See, the problem is there is a little bit of a glitch there. Alright, so in order to accomplish that, if you go into night mode, and then up at the top right hand side here, this little gear icon. So the one that's highlighted in yellow at the very top gives you long exposure, and it lets you do merge up to 32 frames. So you can basically do long exposure during the day without filters, and that's the shot that came out, which I think is pretty cool. So definitely going to try that next time we go to a waterfall. One other little thing I noticed, so if we go into live photos now, so before live photos was always a 12 megapixel photo, and now you do get up to 24, and you cannot, I tried to change this, well, I think it automatically turns live photo off up here. So when you go to live photo, you get the HEIC24 file, but it's much better than it used to be. Can you change your exposure on this? Yeah, I'm at my -7. So, do give you a little more options with live photos. And then you get a little video clip. A lot of the cool shots I've been seeing online that people have been doing, they've been using the panoramic feature, but like Mike had accidentally learned, instead of using it horizontally, using it vertically. So if you want to take a picture of something really tall, I'll do an example here. I'll try to screen record what I'm doing as well. But the image quality is, in my opinion, on a panoramic is really poor. But let me just look at settings real quick. But the phone sensors are getting it's really advanced, because the last time we did it, I don't remember where we went. I don't remember the name of where we went. I know the falls we were at when we were trying it, and it just wasn't as good a quality as just shooting, obviously, a 48 megapixel raw photo at the time. I want to say it was probably the iPhone 14, maybe even earlier than that, because Mike and I have adventured quite a bit over the last couple of years. So it was a neat adventure, but the photos didn't come out the way I was hoping. But let me, hold on, I want to kind of do this maple tree. Come here, buddy. So in panoramic mode, you do not get any settings adjustment. So what you kind of want to do is start the image off right below the tree, and instead of going across, you're just going to go up. And it gives you this really long shot, and if you want to keep going and catch the sky, and then you stop it. But you'll see how blown out that is. Now, you can probably get some of it back with editing. That made it worse. So if we send that bad boy into Lightroom, there's that photo, way overexposed. I don't know why they don't give you any control, but see how tall that is? It's just a neat option to, okay, so that'll give me a little bit of darker blue skies. It looks pretty fake. Still looks fake. Let's try my Project Indigo. No, not so much. No. The blue is still a little bit too much. Yeah, it's still blown out, but I think personally I would save that one. So save it and export and see whose watermark is on there. Knoebels. The only weird thing is in fact, I'm going to make another file just for my watermarks. And we're going to center that one and save it. And the sky is a bit much, but I like how the trees look. Save that image. Go back into photos. And there you go. I like how the trees look. The sky is extremely much, very, very too dark blue, but looks cool. Now, granted, I was doing that quick, and I was just trying to give you an idea of what you can do with the phone, with a certain mode, with panoramic. But yeah, if you're out and about with your iPhone and just for shits and giggles, and you see a tall tree or something that's tall, put it in panoramic and just pan up, and then you can get the whole thing. There's you don't have to step back. You can be up pretty close to something, and you can get a nice vertical shooting shot that way. So that's just a trick that Mike taught me. He learned it on a YouTube video, and we did it for a day. I know we did it over at Milton the one day, but then there was another time I tried to use it, and I wasn't into Lightroom at the time, so if I were to bring those photos into Lightroom, I could recover them now. Well, that was mighty convenient. The other day when I went to put the mirror up, that's the size bit I was looking for to pre-drill the holes, and mine is missing. I just found that on the sidewalk. So now I have a nice tiny little drill bit to pre-pile up the holes in those freaking walls that are made of God knows what, because I got to put the whatchamacallit up, the world map. I got to put that back up in my room. Little dog. Oh, we forgot to hit the trash can, Mateo. I guess we're going for a full lap to throw your poop away, because my goodness gracious, dog. Priya really had to go earlier. Little man's turn this time. Oh, I think I'm having a glass of milk when I get back. I made a cup of decaf and I drank one earlier, and I put no cream and sugar in it. For some reason, I'm just in the mood for a black coffee right now. I don't know why. something different. I'm a little more bitter, thinking it would quench my thirst better. It doesn't. Try my theory here that a tree that you're standing right up on, you can capture the whole thing. Yeah, you sure can. A little jagged, but it was kind of in a hurry. And it's crazy, I'm using night sky to do that. You can always kind of crop that later on to make it look a little bit better. Crop it now, bring it in. See, I caught a little bit too much foreground there. I can take that off. Check that. And again, yeah, I need to go in and actually play around with this a little bit different for my sky. But it just gives you a different way of taking photography. Something a little bit, different than traditional. That one I think looks really neat. The sky is a little bit bright, but yeah, I was literally standing right under that tree. He is moving. Alright, Bassett's turn. I gave myself a freeze headache with a glass of milk. Man, I drank it so fast. I was so thirsty after that first walk. I think it was from the oil and vinegar dressing from dinner. Oh yes, giving Princess her lap slowly. Of course, then Maisie came out, and Priya's still will not be friendly with other dogs. I got hugs and kisses from Maisie, so she looks like a miniature lab. Is what she looks like. I honestly was waiting. I thought she was a puppy and waiting for her to grow up, and then after over a year, she didn't move. She's like, nope, this is all the bigger she's gonna get. I think she might have some lab in there somewhere, and I forget what. There's several other breeds that are mixed in for her size. But alrighty, I'm gonna finish another walk here, and we're gonna call it a night. So thank you very much for watching. I will see you before the butt crack of dawn again in the morning. Hope you have a great night and stay safe.